everyone. This is Veronica from So It Seems, and it has been a while since I have recorded a video. I actually do have one that I recorded probably over a month ago. I think it's covering how to bind a quilt. I will have to double check on that. But I recorded it the same time I was doing the quilting video. I just haven't had the time to edit it and get it finished so that I could publish it. Now, let me rephrase that. I've had plenty of time. This has been a week, though. As most of you know, if you're watching this in real time, as far as right after I publish it, most of the country is closed down. Not just the country, but the world. Most of us are dealing with everything being shut down. Stores are being shut down. All the restaurants in our area have been closed. They are open for takeout and pickup, but the buildings are not open to people coming in and eating at the establishments. Travel's been canceled. Schools have been canceled. It's just kind of crazy. Now, I am a homeschool mom, so you would think that having school canceled really wouldn't affect me a whole lot. But it has been insane. Yes, my kids are still home. The thing that has changed for them has been their classes that they signed up for with the charter school that they do on location. So I do the homeschooling at home, but there's some extra classes that they can take. So those have been canceled. With the charter school that we're part of, it is a public charter school, and so we are given allotment every year to pay for different classes and lessons and things like that. So we only got one class out of all of that. It's supposed to be a 6-week class period. Didn't happen. Doesn't look like it's going to happen at all. There's talk that school just will not go back into session until we start the next year. So that'll be interesting to see what happens. But with all of that, and one of the things too is I also teach a class, and so I'm not teaching the class. The thing that has changed with with everything being canceled is my email is blown up. I am getting emails constantly throughout the day of different things with the charter school, things that are being adjusted and changed. They're doing some different things. There are a few meetings that were going to be in person, and then they changed to being virtual meetings, which is fine, especially for meetings. I tend to bring knitting anyway to a meeting, and this time I could knit during the virtual meeting, and they never knew. In a live face-to-face meeting, they see me knitting, so I hope that's not too offensive, but it is what it is. It keeps me there. If they're not going to let me knit, then I'm not going to probably go to a meeting. But all of that with the school stuff, and then there have been so many. I mean, I appreciate it. I appreciate everyone looking for the different resources and things, because a lot of these parents now have their kids at home that they're not used to having home. And while it can be fun for a little while, the kids are going to go stir crazy. The parents are going to go crazy. So a lot of different companies, a lot of school educational businesses have been putting together different resources, and there's so much out there. I'm just being blasted with a lot of it. So online stuff has been overwhelming. I did try to record a video. It ended up being about 4 videos for the Stitch Camp that I was teaching. And what a process that was. I thought, oh, it'll be easy. I'll do it off of my phone. But then transferring that from my phone, and I didn't even want to edit. I just wanted to send it out. But there was no easy way to send it directly to everyone. So I had to load it onto the computer and then load it onto YouTube, and that just took hours for each video. And they're only 10 minutes long, 4 of them. So that was 2 days there of trying to get those videos done and loaded. But those are done. I got those out, so we'll see if those are helpful for the kids. But oh my goodness, I just feel like a hot mess. I haven't been doing school with the kids, but I haven't been doing anything else. I have no desire, no motivation to do anything. I have a ton of quilting that I should be doing. I have cleaning. I have books to read. I have laundry. I have dishes. My dishes are insane, but I am just not wanting to do anything. I just want to sit and watch YouTube and eat, sometimes knit, just kind of bleh. I think part of it has to do with just the uncertainty of everything going on. It's a weird feeling of not really knowing what information is actually the truthful information regarding the virus that's been going around. They're very opposite extremes, the information that I hear, and I don't know. And because of that, it's hard to know exactly how severe I need to be in following the different mandates or guidelines that are put out. I'm still taking it cautiously. I do have to go to the store, but since I am naturally kind of an introvert, I am not going to be running around and hugging people. Oh, heavens. I'm not a hugger. Don't hug me. But it's okay. If you're a hugger, I'll hug you. But let me get my hazmat suit on first. But just because of all of that, with the uncertainty of what's going on and just having schedules thrown up in the air, I am basically labeling myself as a hot mess. So just let me just give you a little peek onto what my sewing table looks like. This is my laptop. I don't have a nice, easy camera, but let's take a look here. Okay. Well, there's a machine there, but see, I do have a package of swap blocks that need to be mailed out, and I really want to do some journal planning, but it's all there, but I haven't done much with it. So there's that. Behind me is my ironing board, which it's not going to do a whole lot covered with books like that. So that's just in my sewing studio. And it looks the same on my couch because I have laundry that's been there. I think it's all mine. And it's folded. It's in the basket. I think it's also my husband's. I folded his, but it's just sitting there in the basket. All I have to do is put it in the drawer. But it's been 3 days, and still it sits. The kitchen has, let's just say that there are more dirty dishes than there are clean. That's what we're dealing with there. I am not going to take you over there, partly because I'm tethered to the cord with this laptop. It's an old one, and if I unplug, it immediately loses all power. So I'm very much tethered to this spot when I'm on my laptop. But yeah, so this video is not going to show you any progress on anything that I've done. Not going to talk about any projects that are upcoming because I'm just struggling with the motivation to actually do something. I have the time, I have the capabilities. I could even just go out for a walk, staying, of course, 6 feet away from anyone. But my area right here where I live is pretty quiet anyway, so I hardly ever see people. Hopefully, I'm hoping that getting on here and just telling you what's going on will kind of shake me up, let me see how silly I'm being, and give me the boost, the kick in the pants to get up and start doing stuff. There's no point in just wallowing, and that's what I'm doing. I'm wallowing in whatever. I don't know what it is about my recliner, but if I sit in it, it's more comfortable to put my feet up, of course, and then I'm out. I fall asleep almost immediately. So I want to sit in a comfortable seat and do stuff, but then I doze off. So part of that is probably due to just being really low on energy. And I'm low on energy because I don't do anything. It's kind of a vicious cycle. I'm tired, so I don't do anything, so I sit, and so I sleep. And I sleep because I'm not doing anything, but I don't do anything because I'm tired. It just never ends. So today was the first day of spring. It was gorgeous today. We had snow over the weekend, but that all melted. It was 50 to get today. It was beautiful. The sun was shining. I did open up my door and stood out in the sun for a while. So now there's no excuse. I've got nice weather coming in. It's going to get warmer even throughout the weekend. So there's no excuse for me to sit and wallow. There's no excuse for you. It is what it is, whatever's going on. I'm not worried. I guess more concerned, but I can't let it destroy my life. Even if they come to a point saying, okay, you're completely quarantined, you cannot leave your home, that doesn't mean I need to sit and do nothing. There's plenty for me to do here. In fact, if I had all obligations taken away, which I have, then I could spend that time doing the things around here in the house that I keep complaining that I don't have the time to do. All right, good. That was a good pep talk. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for getting me out of my chair. So I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to clear off this sewing table because that is unacceptable. There is no way I can get anything done with a table that is completely covered. So we'll start with the table. I'll probably do some living room clutter and get the clothing put away that I've already folded. I mean, good grief. That's the final step. Why is that still there? I don't know. Because I'm being lazy. So there's no excuse for it. I'm going to get to work. You too. Get to work, do something creative, and then do some work around the house. You know, we're here together. We're here for each other. All right. I'll talk to you later. Bye.